Alexander is standing in front of the gates to the city of the Winged Ones. The city entrance is accented with huge marble pillars and an ornate marble gate. Beyond the gate, Alexander can barely make out a community of nests atop large pillars. The peak of the mountain that makes up the Isle of the Sacred Mountain towers above the city. Two extremely handsome and athletic-looking young men with large white wings are standing guard in front of the city gates. The Winged Ones' guards are perfect specimens, tall and straight, regally formed. Their wings are thickly muscled and incredibly strong, like the legs of a thoroughbred horse. But their faces, however handsome, reflect a certain cold haughtiness. An imposing marble gate blocks the path north. Beyond the gates is a strange city made of nests atop tall pillars. The palace nest, as befits its status, is taller than the other nests in the city. Rearing tall behind the city is the peak of the Sacred Mountain. The Oracle's cave is gashed into the face of the mountain like a wound. The Winged Ones' guards would not appreciate Alexander poking around outside their city gates. The cold attitude of the guards makes Alexander reluctant to touch them, however tempting the sheen of their beautiful wings might be. Alexander cannot reach the gate while the guards are in the way. Alexander cannot reach the distant city from here.
Greetings, guards of the city of the Winged Ones. Would you be able to take me back to the city, or perhaps the Oracle?
Lord Azure asked you not to return, and you agreed. Dare you break your word?
No. I suppose not. Sorry. Are you sure I can't revisit the city?
You are not welcome here, human. Be gone! You are not welcome here, human. Be gone!
Alexander climbs carefully down the long face of the Logic Cliffs. Oh no! Alexander loses his balance.
Whoa! 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 Ow! Hey!
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Another island has appeared on the magic map. Alexander wonders if it has anything to do with the Oracle's reference to the Druids. The mist on the map has cleared, revealing the Isle of the Mists. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting. Alexander is standing on the beach of a shrouded island. From here, two paths lead into the island, one to the northwest and one to the northeast. Weird, gnarled trees and rolling mists add to the island's eerie atmosphere. The ocean is only visible for a few feet before it becomes shrouded in mist. Mysterious-looking volcanic rocks dot this island. The island's trees are gnarled and eerie-looking. Grayish moss growing fervently in the damp, sun-blocking mist coats the trees' knobby branches. Alexander gets an uneasy feeling just thinking about touching the gnarled, moss-covered trees. The thick mist on the island dampens all sounds. Alexander's voice dies away shortly after leaving his lips. There is no reply. The only response Alexander gets from the tree is a slight shivering of its branches in the wind. From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting. Alexander is standing in a small village. Arranged around him in a circle are houses built into the hollows of huge trees. In the center of the village is a fire pit. Two paths end at a clearing here. A path to the south leads back to the beach, and a path to the east leads inland. Around the clearing is a village of tree houses. A horned animal skull is on display in the center of the village. Based on its central location, it may perhaps serve as ceremonial protection against danger. A grove of giant trees has been hollowed out to make houses. The trees look cozy and dry, if a bit primitive for Alexander's tastes. Steps lead up to the treehouse's entrance. The steps are sheltered by a worn animal hide. As Alexander peers into the dark entryway, he can make out a well-bolted wooden door. A communal fire pit occupies a place of honor in the center of the little village. The fire pit, naturally enough, contains coal. The coals are cold. That's odd, because Alexander definitely smells the smoke of an open fire close by. A short flight of steps leads partway up the trunk of one of the tree houses. A bearskin hangs on the trunk of one of the tree houses. The coarse brown fur looks warm, if a bit flea-bitten. A wooden-handled scythe hangs against a bearskin on one of the tree houses. The village appears to be deserted. There's no one here to talk to.
Hello? Is anyone home?
There's no reply. Either nobody's home, or the residents aren't in the mood for visitors.
Hello? Is anyone home?
There's no reply. Either nobody's home, or the residents aren't in the mood for visitors. From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting. The fire pit is as silent as it is cold. Alexander can think of less desirable things to carry around than that animal skull, but not many. He decides to leave it alone. The doors to the tree houses are bolted, and Alexander doesn't want to intrude into the private dwellings uninvited. The tree houses look a bit too dignified for climbing. The stairs look fully capable of withstanding Alexander's weight. Alexander's adventures are keeping him quite warm enough as it is. He has no need for the bearskin. Alexander takes the scythe. Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal. Alexander has a pitch-black lump of coal that he found in the Isle of the Mists. Alexander doesn't want to get his hands dirty by playing with that coal. The scythe has a long, curved blade and a wooden handle. The scythe feels heavy in Alexander's hands. Alexander doesn't want to break into the tree houses. Alexander doesn't want to use the scythe on himself. He's not that depressed. The way north is blocked by impenetrable forest. Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.